We'll get started, all right? Let's get warmed up. I'll make sure you guys can see my feet. I've got my mat out right now, but you don't need it out necessarily yet. So I'll let you know when you need it. Okay. So we are gonna start feet together, toes forward, hands are on the hips. We'll open and close. So first position and then toes pointing forward. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're staying in first position. We're gonna lift and lower. Lift and lower. So I'm just coming up into releve, lifting those heels up, and then bringing it back down into first. So my heels are together and toes are opened up. We're gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So that right leg comes down and then you slide in. Stay on the right side. Slide in. We're going to go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. Going down. Slide in. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Back and forth. One side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and staying here on 1. So we're gonna pulse. I'm gonna scooch more to the center so we can see. So I'm sinking first down into my hips. I've got a nice long spine, pushing my legs back, opening my hips. We're just gonna pulse gently right here. We'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lifting that right heel up. Still that gentle pulse. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll switch. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's alternate. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So both heels are going to lift. You're going to straighten your legs out. Lift the arms up. So you got this X through the body. If that's too much, you can always bring the heels down. See right here. But then all together, we're going to bring the heels down and reach towards the floor. So I'm going to point my toes forward now. So toes point out in front of me. And I'll just walk both of my hands over to my right knee. Right knee is going to bend. Left leg stays straight. And then I walk the hands over to that left side. Left leg bends. Right leg stays straight. And then we'll come back to center here. I'm going to heel toe my feet in a little bit closer, and then I'm going to drop my hips. So I'm sinking down into my hips, lifting my chest. If that's too much, you can sit up out of it a little bit. But from here, we're going to pulse. Look like this. But if you're standing up a little bit out of it, it'll look like this. So we've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So I'll straighten the legs back out. We'll roll it all the way up. Awesome. Okay. We're going to start in some balance work, and we'll work our way slowly down onto our mat. So I'm going to start with my right leg. My feet are gonna start together. My right leg comes up, toes pointed. So if I'm standing at the side, I'm just bringing that knee straight up, engaging my lower abdomen, okay? So we'll get comfortable here. I'm gonna bring my left arm out. If you need to, you can always hold onto that leg with your right arm. Then from here, I'm gonna open up the knee. So I like to grab on to the front of my leg to kind of help open my hip up. If that's too much, you can always go back to the knee pointing forward, working on balance and stability there. And if you have the flexibility and you want to straighten the leg out, I don't even know if I can, so you would straighten the leg out, you can do that as well. But I'm going to stick right here, opening my hip. Feel free to challenge yourself if you'd like to. One more big deep breath in. And exhale. We'll take it forward first and then bring it back down. Nice job. So other side, we're going to lift first through that left knee. Extend my arm out on that right side. You can stay right here, or you're going to open up. This is where a wall comes in handy if you need the extra balance support. So you can stay right here, opening up the hip, or if you want an extra challenge, you're going to extend out, straight leg. But I'm sticking right here today. Making sure we're breathing. If you fall, just come right back up into it, no worries. And then we come forward and we bring it down. Nice job. I'm going to take my legs out nice and wide into my plie position, and I'm going to bend my knees. So we'll start with the hands together, and I'm going to point my fingers forward, okay? So my pointer fingers are forward and my thumbs are forward. And I'm just going to use that as my anchor. So I'm going to sink down nice and low, and then I'm going to turn my body, pointing those fingers towards my right. I'll twist, bringing that back leg straight, heels up off the ground, and from here, I'm going to scooch back. From here, I'm going to extend out. So I'm reaching my arms, and I'm elevating that back leg. Now, if you're limited on space, kind of like I am, you can readjust so that you can lengthen out. If you need to modify, you can always bring that toe down to the ground and lengthen out this way. But from here, we're going to take those fingers and point them down. So if you're in that full version, you're pointing down towards the floor. Core is pulled in, and then we'll point them out in front of us again. Making sure we're breathing. And then pointing them back down. Pointing forward again. And last time, pointing down. Awesome. And we come back to center. Hands stay together. Center yourself off again. I'm going to point forward. And then this time, I take it over to my left. I'm going to turn my body, lift that back leg from the heels. Make sure that I've got enough room here. And then I'll come forward, reaching the arms, reaching the legs. Again, if you're modifying, you might end up staying here, and that's totally okay. Again, if you need to, you can always readjust where you're standing. And then we're going to point our fingers down. And we point back out in front. And we'll come down. Back out in front. Last time. Down. And we'll take it back to center in that nice little squat. Awesome. So I'm gonna bring my arms down. I'm staying nice and low, bringing those knees out and back, opening through the hips. And then we're gonna lift, inhale, exhale, nice and slow, come down. Inhale, lift. So you're straightening the legs out. Bring it down, exhale. Inhale, lift. See if you can get a little lower every time you exhale and bring it down again. Lift, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. One more. Lift. And exhale the arms down. All right. We're going to come back to our side here. So if you do need some extra support, this would be where you have your bar or your wall out in front, or your counter. I'm going to start with my left leg since it's closest to you, and I'm going to bring that back. So hips are pointed in the same direction. We're going back into that fold here. So I'll bring my leg up, and I'll bring my arms down, okay? And again, I'm going to have to readjust where I'm standing so I don't hit anything. Now, if you're modifying, it would look more like this. Maybe you're playing with taking that foot off the ground, but right here is great. You're still pulling your core in, shoulders are back, chest is open, okay? Now, from here, I'm gonna take my arms back. Bring the arms back, and then I sweep forward to line up with my chest again. Back. Line up with the chest. Back. And in. One more time. And in. Awesome. And we'll stand it back up, switching sides. So I step now my right foot back. I'm opening up through my chest, and I'll start by tipping forward, reaching the fingertips down towards my mat, squaring my hips off, pointing through that toe. Once I've got it, I'm going to take hands back and down. Back and down. And down. Last time. Back and down. Awesome. And we tip up and come out of it. Awesome. Okay. Before we come down to our mat, we're going to stand in first position. I'm going to bring my right toe forward. I've got my natural diagonal kind of happening. Might look a little different for you, but whatever feels comfortable forward. I'm just bringing my heel up towards the ceiling, so opening my foot up. I'm going to keep the toe pointed and my leg relatively straight, so I've got a soft bend in my knee. I'm going to lift and lower. So if I'm going from the side, it's going to look like this and lower. So you can see a little better. There's that soft bend in the knee. Big focus here is core is pulled in, upper body is nice and still, so we're stabilizing through the core. Chest is open, shoulders are down and back, and that toe is pointed. Awesome. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up there for me, so still pointing through the toe. We're going to pulse. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. So I'm going to bring this leg out to the side. I'm not bringing it to the ground. So if you want to take this to the next level, you're going to open the arms up and then bring it forward and down. Open it up, bring it forward. If that's enough, without the arms, you're going out and in, out and in. If that's still too much, you come down, out, down, forward, okay? Lots of modifications that you can do. So, go down and open. Forward, side. Forward, side. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Out to the side, and then we come back to first position. So going to that other side. So I'm going to use my left leg, point it forward, make sure that heel is opened up, and we lift and lower. Soft bend in both knees. Again, we're using the core, stabilizing through the upper body, making sure we're lifting from that lower abdomen. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there on 1, and we pulse. Nice little pulse. Again, if you need to hold on to something, you always can. It's always an option. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we're going to sweep out to the side and back to front. Sweep out and front. Out and front. If you need to tap in between, you can. Out, front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Go ahead and bring it back in. So before we come all the way down to the mat, I'm gonna put mine on a little diagonal so you guys can see a little better. You are gonna want to get yours out if you haven't already. Let's see if we can have this set up here. So I'm standing at the top of my mat. I'll move you guys down once we come all the way down to the ground, but we're gonna lift the arms up. Big inhale. Exhale, dive forward. So I'm reaching towards my feet, and then from here, I'm gonna come up into a flat back. Hands are just gonna sit right below the knees, and then I'll fold forward again. Doing that one more time. Lift up, flat back, and fold forward again. From here, I'm gonna walk my hands out into my plank. Holding plank here. And then we'll walk the hands back in. We'll roll it all the way back up. So again, inhale. And then exhale, dive it forward. Lifting up to flat back. Opening the chest, bringing it down. One more time, coming up to flat back. And folding it forward. From here, we're going to walk the hands out. We come into our plank. Holding in plank here a second. And then we're going to do that one more time. We walk it back. And we roll it up. Big inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Okay, lifting into flat back. And exhale down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold forward, and we'll walk it all the way back out into our plank.
Holding. Get comfortable here in plank. Toes pulled in, nice long spine. We'll hold for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now gently bring the knees down. You can press it into child's pose. I'm going to bring you guys down here with me since we are transitioning to being on our mat now. Just kind of move you guys over here with me. Okay. So we are in child's pose. You're going to come forward and lay down on your belly. I'm going to end up going to the side so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so I'm on my belly. I'm going to lift my back foot. So for me, this is my right. Doesn't matter what side you start with. We'll go to both sides. I'm going to end up looking down at my hands. I suggest after I explain, you do the same so that you don't hurt your neck. But my toe is pointed. I'm going to lift and lower the knee down, okay? So I don't know if you guys can hear that. So I lift the knee, lower the knee. Lift and lower, okay? We'll do 8 and then we switch. So trying to point right up at the ceiling. We're going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Other side. So I bend my left knee and we lift and we lower. So I'm lifting up out of my glutes. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. You can lengthen that leg back out. I'm going to keep that folded arms position in the front, back legs. You're going to extend out. So we'll start one at a time. We're going to lift right and left. Okay? Right and left. We'll go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now both legs come up. We're extending out, pointing the toes. You're going to want to have your gaze down in front of you here. Holding. Got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and lower down. Awesome. So now we're going to work on the upper half of the body here. So I'm going to switch back slightly. I'm going to start with my hands out by my sides, lined up with my chest. So I'm going to lift just the upper part of my body and then lower the hands back down to the floor. My legs stay secured to my mat. So I'm going to lift, squeeze, and lower. Lift and lower. Lift. You got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to hold right here, so just hovering here, hands off of the ground, shoulders drawing down away from the ears. We'll go 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and lower down. Okay, so we're going to keep that positioning with the arms. We're just going to do a little bit more this time. So still keeping the legs down on the mat. And just readjust here. So I start here. I'm going to keep my elbows pulled in towards my body. And I'm just going to bring my hands back. So I squeeze my triceps as I bring my hands back. And then I pull them back in. So palms are going to hover right here over the ground. Just like that the entire time. Okay? So you don't have to move your wrists around. We'll go for 8 here to start. So I lift, we go back, squeeze, 1, and in. 2, squeeze, and in. 3, in. 4, 5, 6, 7, on 8, we're going to keep the hands back there. So nice long arms, trying to lift up a little bit higher. Holding for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Go ahead and lower it down. I'll turn so I'm back on my mat. I'm going to line my elbows up with my shoulders so I'm in my Sphinx pose. I'm going to lift my chest. Lengthen back out a little bit. And then from here, I'll bring my hands back, press up, and we'll press back in the child's pose. Okay, and then we push forward. So we're coming in to our tabletop position. So hands and knees. Take this. Okay, that's better. So we're in tabletop. Hands are lined up with the shoulders, knees are lined up with the hips. We'll start with a stretch. So we're pulling our belly button in, rounding the back. Exhale, bring the belly down, lift the tailbone and the chest. One more time, lift, rounding the back. And then exhale, lift the chest and the tailbone. And we'll come back to center. So drawing the belly button in, we're back into a flat back. So I'm gonna I'll start with my left leg. So I'll take my left leg back. So I'm bringing that foot back. Leg is straight, pointing straight back behind me. I'm just gonna lift straight back and lower. So it doesn't have to be any kind of huge lift. We're just squeezing, lift, and lower. Nice long line from the crown of the head all the way down through the spine and out through the big toe. If you need to modify, you're just gonna slow it down a little bit. So from here we have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go ahead and lift that leg back up. Same leg. I'm going to point my toe up towards the ceiling now. So I'm bending my knee. And this time we bring it down and lift. So we're in our scorpion. And lift. So if I'm here at the side, lift. This is what it looks like. Let's try to get that leg just a little bit higher. Squeeze your glutes with 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We stay lifted and we pulse. So really trying to squeeze that core in. Nice little up and down pulse. The higher you elevate that leg, the more your glute is going to burn. So try to keep it lifted. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we bring it down. Awesome. And we're going to switch to the other side. So now I'm taking my right foot back, just straight back behind me. Turn so you guys see what I'm doing. So I go straight back behind me, and I lift, and I lower. Lift, and lower. Nice and easy. Again, if you need to modify, just take that tempo down a little bit. So slow it down. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. So we're going to take the leg back up, bend the knee, point that toe up towards the ceiling. We lift, draw it down, lift, and down. Make sure we're breathing. So lift, lower. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up there on 1. So really trying to lift up as we pulse. So nice little up and down. Keep lifting. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring it down if you need to. You just press back into child's pose here real quick. And then come back up out of it. So we are coming down into our low plank hold. So I'm gonna bring this back a little bit. Right here. I'm gonna set up my arms a little bit differently. So I'll bring my elbow down and then opposite elbow down. So I've got like an equal sign going through my arms. And then I'll take it into my low plank. I'm gonna turn towards you first. So I'm gonna take that arm up and then I slide it back in. Take it up on the other side. Slide it back in. If you're modifying, knees stay on the ground and you open, close, open, and close, okay? We're gonna do 16 of these. So get in position here and come up if you're sticking with me, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. Coming back down to center, pressing into child's pose, reaching those hands forward. Awesome, and we're coming back into side plank now, but we'll go into our more traditional side plank. I'm gonna be in modified side plank, so if you want, you can stick with me. If you are comfortable in side plank and you wanna come up into a full side plank, you can. So I'm stacking my elbow underneath my shoulder. Doesn't matter what side you start with, we're gonna go to both, but I'll stick here and then I'm gonna lift up. So I'm really trying to lift from my hips up. So those obliques are working to keep me lifted off of my mat. My knee is gonna be on the ground and then my top leg is extended. So I'll lift my arm up and all I'm gonna do here is hold. Again, if you want, you can come up into that full side plank. So in a minute here, we're going to start to pulse. So I'll come down, 1, 2, 3, lift. 1, 2, 3, lift. Starting now. 2, 3, lift, down, 2, 3, lift, down, 2, 3, lift. One more, 2, 3, lift. Awesome. So we'll take it down, switch sides, and set up first through the arms. You can have that top leg extended. So start up, lift. Make sure you've got a nice long line through the spine. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. So we'll go down, 2, 3, lift. Down, 2, 3, lift. Down, 2, 3, lift. Down, 2, 3, lift. Last time, 2, 3, lift. Awesome. You can lower it down. And we are going to switch onto our backs here. Sure. Move this. Okay. So we're gonna lay down on our backs. Check our time. Cool. So we're on our backs. I'm gonna start with my hands underneath my tailbone here, so that I've got some extra support for my lower back, keeping it flat against my mat. I'm gonna lift my legs up. We're going to open up to the sides today. So I'll start with just my right leg coming out to the side, coming back in. Left leg comes out to the side and comes back in. So I'm trying to bring my core in and stabilize my upper body. I bring it out and in. Left comes out and in. We're going to go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now both legs go out at the same time. Now everybody's flexibility will be a little different for this. So maybe you can come out really far, or maybe you're just in this smaller position up there. That's fine either way. So we're gonna come open and close. Big thing here is toes stay pointed, legs stay nice and long. If this still feels like too much, you can always bend the knees. It's gonna look more like this. That's cool. So we've got last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring the feet together. Knees come in towards the chest. And then we're going to extend the legs back up. We're going to do bicycle legs. So if it helps you to keep your hands underneath your tailbone to stabilize your lower back, you can stick there with me, or you can bring your hands out to the side. So my knees are going to be slightly bent for this one. And all I'm going to do is ride my bicycle, my feet in the air. So core is pulled in. You can feel it through my obliques. So I really want my upper body to be stable as I'm moving my legs. So really keeping that core pulled in nice and tight. Making sure we're breathing. So we'll go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't lower it down. We're going to reverse it. So pedaling backwards now. Kind of get the hang of it here. Still keeping those toes pointed. And breathing, we've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Go ahead and bring the knees in towards the chest now. You can come out.
Thank you, Mom.
All right. We'll let them pass and then we will get stretched out. So you can bring your legs down. We're going to lengthen all the way out. So I'll turn on my mat. Now, legs are out straight, arms are up overhead, big full body stretch. Now you can lift your lower back off the mat.
My bladder is full.
Sorry, guys. All the bathrooms are on the other side of our bar class, so go ahead. Really extending out the fingertips and toes. Big deep breath in. And we'll exhale out of the mouth. I'm going to take my right knee in towards my chest. Toe can be pointed or flexed, up to you. And then from here, I'm going to take that right knee and cross it over to the left side of my mat. Crossing over the body.
Like that is more an option.
And then we'll come back to center. So taking that left knee in towards the chest. And then from here, we're crossing the leg over the body. Little spinal twist.
Not obnoxiously. They'll understand.
Hi.
Bye. Oh, hi. Oh, thank you for the kiss. Love you. And then coming back to center. All right, we're gonna take both knees in to come up here. So I'm grabbing behind my knees, and then I'll roll myself up to seated. Scooch myself back. Legs are gonna come straight out in front of me. I'm sitting up tall, and then I'm reaching towards my toes. You can reach there or your shins. Reaching as far forward as you can. And then we'll sit up nice and tall one more time. So sitting up tall and then trying to keep that nice tall posture as you move forward into that stretch. See if you can reach a little farther forward. Get a little deeper into that stretch. And then we'll release, sitting back up. Okay, I'm gonna cross my legs, sit up nice and tall. Face you guys now. I'm gonna bring my right arm across my body, little shoulder stretch. All those planks, side planks. And then we'll switch to the other side so that left arm crosses over. And then release. So I'm going to take my palms down on my knees and I'll press my chest forward in the box by the door. And then round the back. Push back. Press the chest forward. It's in a little bag there, babe. And round it back. Press the chest forward. And then bring it back last time. And come back to center. Shoulders come down. We're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, release. And you guys are all set. Thank you guys so much for being here.